Welcome to another Dead End Hip Hop Live, man. I'm your host, Rod, here with Kenneth B. Engines and Spike Lou, man. As you can see, you know, we don't have Beezy 430 and Feefo here tonight. Like B always was supposed to be out, but then Feefo had some stuff that come up too. So, you know, like, man, Spike, man, we can always count on him to come through, man. And kind of ran the idea by well, he said something and it clicked and it made me think of something else. I forgot what he said in the text message. I was like, man, you know what'd be dope, man, if we if we bring On Deck TV on Dead End, especially since the our other two guys aren't here or whatever, man. And I'm not sure if y'all familiar with it. Y'all probably heard us talk about it before, but Spike and AB have a podcast, man, that they've been doing for quite some time now. And it's really dope. Like we are currently helping them with production on it and everything. So it was fresh on my brain to like bring them here. I wish AB could have been here too, but I guess he had some prior engagements.
Yeah, he had some prior engagements.
But now, and it was last minute. We thought about it last minute. So thankfully Spike was able to come through. But what I want to do is I still want to open up the super chats like we normally do. So we're going to do a condensed version on what they do on Deck TV, man, which I think the format is really, really, really cool. It's different from how we kind of do, and I like the way that they do theirs or whatnot. So I wanted to kind of bring that here, and then it's almost like Ken and I are the guests on his show. So he's gonna host it. I know y'all used to me hosting, but he's gonna host how he normally would do on Deck TV, and y'all will see how dope it is, and then you'll I really hope you guys go and subscribe to their channel, see what they got going on. They got some dope stuff going on. Like I said, I've done some production work on their show. So yeah, man, definitely go check it out, man. So I'm excited about tonight and the topics that he's gonna bring and the way that he does it or whatever. But yeah, definitely send in those super chats. We're still gonna do that. He's like I said, he's gonna do a condensed version. You have until let's see, what time? What's it? 8:45. We'll give y'all until 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's not like 9:05, something like that. Can't shut it off on y'all, but we'll give y'all some time. You got about 20 minutes to get your super chats in. And yeah, man. So I'm not gonna talk no more. I'm gonna pass it over to him, man. He gonna give y'all a breakdown of how this gonna go. But yeah, man, on deck. On Dead End, man. I'm excited about this. Bro.
Absolutely. I'm excited too. I appreciate you guys having me. Appreciate the next chapters that we're going to be starting together. So here's how we do it on Deck. We have quick hits, which are popular news stories that go on throughout the week. We're going to give you the headline, and we're going to tell you what we think about the headline. And we close it out with wins and losses. Wins and losses, we're going to present a thing that happened to you throughout this week. And we're going to ask you, is it a win or is it a loss? First, before I get into it, I kind of detail what we're going to be talking about. So what we'll be talking about, Ken and Rod, is Dame Dash. He got a lawsuit out against Cameron. We're going to see how that goes.
Okay.
Also, y'all mans, who y'all said we dogged, I can't wait to hear this. Electronica, he dropped multiple projects over the weekend. So we'll see how that conversation goes. And first and foremost, the biggest thing in the culture for this week was Cardi dropping her new album. It's been 7 years since she dropped her last one. And I'm going to ask you guys, was it worth the wait? Okay. I'll start with you, Ken.
Well, before you go there, like tell people where they can catch your podcast, where they can subscribe. I want you to just kind of put that. Yeah.
All right, so to listen to the On Deck TV podcast, everywhere you listen to podcasts, just type in On Deck TV, all one word. You don't have to put no space between On Deck and TV, and it'll pop up for you. Also on your YouTubes and Spotify's or wherever it is you listen to podcasts, but YouTube and podcast sites, On Deck TV. Every Wednesday, we drop the episode, so you guys be looking out for that. We'll drop clips throughout the week now that we're doing new production and we're in a new space, in which we'll talk more about next week once we officially launch. But make sure you go check out the back catalog. We're on episode 600 plus now. So there's a lot of stuff once you figure out you like it. Once you figure out you like it, there's a lot of stuff that you can go back and listen to and see how crazy we used to be. We've toned it down a lot since we've gotten more professional in this space. But yeah, go check all of those things out. You can see them all on YouTube, all on your podcast app, all on your Spotify app, and every Wednesday it drops.
Dope, all right, man. All right, cool.
So we'll start with Cardi B, gentlemen. She dropped her latest album. Am I the Drama? And with I Am the Drama came, she went platinum first day.
Yes.
First day, unprecedented. But she did kind of cheat. She had WAP and she had Outside on there. So that kind of helped to that. But hey, man.
Hey,
like,
look, I'm here for it, bro.
I was the same way, bro. Like, hey, hey, the system's the system. I gamed it. I won.
Right,
so what?
exactly.
My question to you guys, after 7 years, dropping this album, hearing this album, was it worth the wait? Who wants to take it?
So I'll say this first. Y'all will get an official review from us. We knew that Spike was going to bring that question, but so I won't go too deep into the album, but I'll answer your question. I think so, man. Yeah, man. I think Cardi is a solid artist, bro. She is a solid artist with some solid tracks. I think people are going to pull a lot of stuff from this. There's going to be a lot of quotables from it. One of mine was like when she's like, got my baby daddy acting like my baby mama. Like, bro. Golly, she is talking that shit.
She had some balls on here, bro.
Yeah, man. So I mess with Cardi, man. She's entertaining, bro. Like that's the main thing. We just on another we just did another video where Kim was saying like she's not a rapper or whatever. And I agree. She's not like just a rapper's rapper. She's just entertaining as fuck. Like, and the stuff she talks about it, and she's kind of like very transparent. So yeah, man, I think it was definitely worth the wait. Like, cause yeah, man, I think she brought a really good follow up. Really good follow up. I'm still listening to it. I'm still processing it. We'll see how I feel by the time we review it. But right now, on the first listens or whatever, I'm like, okay, cool. This is very solid. Very solid, man. So yeah. I'm rocking with it. She got some introspective stuff on there, talking about real shit, her relationships. I'm like, man, yeah. She got some shit to talk about. It's been 7 years. She got some shit to talk about.
Ken, what say you? Was it worth the wait?
I one of you guys had a really good take about the middle section and about what it turned into.
Offset heavy.
Yeah. I thought that was funny how you guys framed that. I will say that for Cardi B fans, this was absolutely worth the wait.
Okay.
They got an hour and 3 minutes of music from her, or 13 minutes or whatever it was. There's like 3 different versions of this album out. There's a live version, there's a bonus edition, there's a regular version. It's like, which one? Like, it's a lot. Like, what are we talking about?
It's a live version. What's someone?
I don't know, but it says, "Am I the problem?" Live version.
Am I the drama?
Am I the drama? Yeah.
Live version. Really?
I kept clicking, trying to get, because I don't want to hear all that.
Yeah.
I just give me what the album,
Give me the album
is, and that's it. So, she went platinum, double platinum, whatever. That's all fake. But
that's relative. I mean, it's not fake.
Okay, relative.
Come
on, bro. Now we're not gonna sit here. We're not gonna sit here.
You can't. They put this system in place.
Yeah. And
y'all said this was fair. I did it. Now I'm platinum.
It's kind of like what Jay did that time. Remember Jay went platinum
I put
before
I put it on 1 million
But
pounds.
we're going to really brag about it like it's an accomplishment?
Hey, the record's going to show. The record's going to reflect that it went platinum.
Here's the defense to it. The songs that she put on there that made it platinum, they didn't have a home. They needed a home.
I know.
They gotta have a home again. So that being the home for them on this album makes the album platinum.
Come on, man.
Hey, man. We don't make the rules.
All right.
We don't make the rules.
I love that she beat the system, though. Ken.
I do, too.
I can't front. I like that she beat the system.
Yeah.
Salute to Cardi for her successful album rollout, release, accomplishment in the numbers. She game and rigged the system. I'm sorry, and that's fine. They're probably gonna change it because they can't have black adjacent or whatever she is, women succeeding like that, bro. So you look out for that.
They're gonna change.
But I'm happy for her. It's been 7 years. There was a lot of pressure. I was applying pressure as well, and she came through. She delivered. She sold. I think the real numbers are 200 something or whatever.
How'd you find that out? Oh. How'd you find it out? The real
It's
numbers.
released. They released somewhere.
Yeah.
I looked it up somewhere.
So salute to that. But I was like, there's no. But anyway, so was it worth the wait? Nah.
Oh,
Damn.
Nah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
from a musical standpoint?
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what Beard
Interesting.
Feefo got to say about it.
Nah, it wasn't. I'm sorry.
So I wanted to know why you said that. And again, y'all go check out OnDeckTV. We talked about this in depth, but to give my thought process on it, the reason for me it wasn't worth the wait because it's probably going to was not.
Oh, it wasn't worth the wait for you. Okay.
Because it's a great album. She did a great job.
Yeah.
But if you're a Cardi fan, it's probably the last album you're going to hear.
Really?
With the time frame in which she dropped that one and the success of this one, being pregnant with a child, also having 3 other kids.
She got 3 other?
Yeah, that's just her 4th child.
Oh, I thought.
And they all under like 4 years old.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking like from a normal human, like listen, if you're thinking from a normal human standpoint, like she already talking about going on tour once she have this baby, which I don't believe is going to happen. But I got 4 children under 4.
She going on tour.
I'm 30-something years old. Like I ain't doing no more rap albums, bro. That's it. That's all y'all get.
Took 7 for you. It took 7.
And it took 7 years to get this one. So if you think I got 4 kids, a brand new man, I got to go on tour. I'm never doing a rap album again. This is it. This is the walk off, bro. I'm never doing this again.
Hilarious.
I can make money from so many other ways versus putting out a 22-track album. I think the downside of the long wait in between not being 4 years versus 7 years, she would have had a longer runway to drop other albums after this. I feel like that's over now. Ain't no more Cardi B albums. It's the last one.
That's hilarious.
So y'all be happy with that if you love her.
Yeah. There's I've listened to it like once or twice. It's gonna be, so I'll have my full thoughts on the music part of it. But it's bloated, bro. It's a bloated ass album. You know, and I understand the decision making behind it because it's been 7 years.
You got to do that.
And if you're right about this, and this is the last one, then I'm sure I'm going to give the fans as much music as possible. This album is very throwbackish to where I'm just put a lot of it's very throwbackish to when, you know, I was growing up buying music and you get a album that's an hour long.
Facts.
And it's worth it because you waited so long for an album. Like, I'll bet I got plenty of music to listen to in between time for the next one.
I feel like the big artists are doing that though. I feel like that's becoming a trend. Like what was his name? The one that date the city girl.
JT?
Yeah,
Uzi. Lil Uzi.
Yeah, Lil Uzi. Yeah. His album was long as hell. Like I feel like the bigger artists are doing that. They have very long track album times, run times. It seemed like to me at least.
Yeah, I think Offset had a long run time as well. Yes, she do have diss tracks about JT and Bia on the album as well, and some speculation about a Nicki Minaj diss, but
yeah, right. Hey, she got some lines on here.
Hey,
she got some lines on here. That was moments where I was laughing out loud.
Yeah. Cardi is funny.
Cardi is funny, bro. Like she told Bia her breath stink. Like the whole little lines about her breath stinking and stuff like that. That's hilarious.
I saw this actually on social media too, but she said somebody said she has ABC raps and then she did ABCDEFG.
Yeah, like she's funny, bro. Yeah. Like that is hilarious.
She knows how to take a joke. Like she don't take herself too seriously or whatever. So I think that plays in her favor.
She know how to look good in
twerking and stuff.
Even the whole baby mama shit. The way she taking that in stride, like, well, shit.
Did you see the video? She
I
like,
seen the video, but
she had a video about like being the other baby mom. She was like, well, I guess you're just gonna have to start liking me then.
Right, right. Dog, that's how her attitude on life.
She said we have to share him, then. Right, like, it's whatever.
That's our baby daddy. That's what the situation is. Like,
so
people love and respect.
People can relate to her. All right. So getting into the next one, which I definitely want to hear you guys' thoughts about because we didn't have the same ones. Electronica. He dropped new music over the weekend. There was an old album.
Yes, Patents
that came out.
Novelty or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. And then he dropped a couple of new albums. My question to you guys, did you like these albums? Were you expecting these albums?
I was not.
Did they live up to expectations once you heard these albums?
No, and no.
Okay.
Like, so I wasn't expecting them. You know, I've been off of the whole Electronica. Like, I hope he come out.
Everybody has.
Everybody
has.
Yeah, I think he
to the club.
Man, the that's gone. Like he missed the mark on that. But so yeah, I wasn't expecting them. I thought it was interesting. I said I put that in the thread too when I saw the Cardi. I was like, yo, we got to review Cardi. But yeah, man, it's like it's kind of like what he did, like with what the fuck is the Electronica, where he had a lot of talking and stuff like that in the album, but it seemed like it was more balanced with rap. So that's my gripe with this. It's not enough rap. Like I just don't understand why he keeps doing this. It's like even with the written testimony, which I like, but I understand why people don't like it because it was more Jay-Z rapping than him. He keeps doing this. It's either somebody else rapping more than you, or you got somebody talking more than you. Like, like nigga, we just want to hear you rap. Why you got all these skits? And they be interesting. Don't get me wrong. Like the skits be interesting. Like along with the music and the atmosphere and the way it sounds. It's like, oh, it's interesting. But nigga, I just really want to hear you rap a little bit more. Can we hear you rap? I literally was like saying to myself, like right before the podcast. I mean, right before the show. It's like. I feel like I want to take all the ones he rapped on and just make my own playlist.
Cut them.
Just make my own playlist of Jay Electronica's songs where he's actually rapping, rather than listening to a project of him talking about space programs and fucking all this other stuff. Like I said again, I think it's cool that he does it. I just want to hear you rap though. I just want to hear you rap more. I need a better balance. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was like, because when I sent it to the girl, like, oh, Jay Electronica dropped the album, and I was like, well, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said that because this shit don't sound like an album. Like this is audio.
It's an audio book.
This is an audio book. Like I'm like, and then he dropped another one. I'm like, okay, cool. This must be the raps. Nope, more talking.
Same audio book.
More talking. Somebody singing on it. He not even on the song. Like I'm like, what is happening? So I don't know what he's doing right now. I hope he drops a real album soon. I'll be still hyped for a real album, but I don't think these are real albums, man. These just sound like some shits he put together, like some lost tapes, like the Nas shit.
Some stuff that was in a hard drive. I saw some tweets saying, "I'm a minute and 25 seconds in, and this nigga still haven't started rapping yet. Like what's going on?" In the sense of just like to what you were saying with everything that's on there. Ken, what did you think?
Well, he said he got what? Didn't he say he got 19 more coming? 19 albums he turned in?
He say he turned in.
I think you guys are wrong. I think people are, well, I know you're not on the train, but I think you're definitely wrong, Spike. I think people are still looking for Jay Electronica.
That's crazy.
And people are excited when people are actually talking about the albums because it's not being covered. So maybe there's a mixture of both, Spike. It's not being covered because people aren't interested. And
it's not interesting, so people like
and looking for coverage. It's like what's going on here? But I will say, Ralph and I, we did a review of the EP. I do agree with you, Rod. It's it's probably about 13, 14-minute runtime with maybe 7 to 8 minutes of rapping. It feels like, and I was somewhat confused because I didn't know that he actually dropped 3. So so I was looking to listen to it to prepare for the review. And I knew that EP was short, and then something else pulled up, and I started listening. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I do love I don't know I know you didn't listen to any of them.
No,
but
I listened to some of it, and I cut it off.
Yeah, I do love though, Rod, on the EP, the leaflets that Rambo like skit he used. That shit is
he's really good at that shit. I just want to hear more rap. I think the stuff that he releases is interesting, like the what he has on there. Because I think he put something from like a Twitter post somebody made on one of the joints. Like, yeah, man, it's interesting what he does. Like you said, he did the same thing on What the Fuck Is a Jay Electronica with like Eternal Sunshine, The Spotless Mind, and all of that stuff. But it just felt like he had way more rapping on that.
Yeah. And I think, but it's just hilarious that we're still in this place with him. I think you're right. He did miss the mark because Jay Electronica was one of the first videos we did all of those many years ago. Yeah, you're right. Which is insane. Yeah. And it's just like he kind of went away and came back, and now you dropping all this music. It's like, what now of all the times to drop music, you want to wait until now when, according to Spike, no one cares. Like, you think this is going to get people interested? Yeah. The music has to be dope. To your point, he has to actually rap. And but for people looking for additional coverage of it, and I don't know why I just happened to click on it, the video today, Rock Markman did one. He was talking about it because I didn't know there were 3 albums. He was like, "What does it mean?" And then Professor Sky actually has I've never really watched any of his videos, honestly, but I'm familiar with him. But he has a really good in-depth sort of personal review or discussion about the album as well. So if people looking for conversations on it, that's where you can go find it. But this is probably about the best you're going to get.
Yeah, it's the most you're getting out of me is asking questions to them.
When I did it, we're going to review some of the other stuff too.
So y'all going to review those other 2 albums?
Yeah,
3 albums
on D365. That's what we do, man. We review and talk about albums, bro.
Good luck.
I think we definitely still should talk about it on the channel. Though. Like
let's pick one. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm in agreement.
Yeah.
Good luck.
But yeah,
I've never gotten the hype behind Jay Electronica. I don't understand.
You like is it with the John with the
nothing.
Just Blaze joint?
Nothing.
Oh,
Not
man.
one thing that he's done has made me understand why people like him so much. I do not understand.
But you heard his MC.
Yeah. I know he can rap. He's good. I ain't taking nothing.
Yeah.
But I've never understood the hype behind it.
Well, I feel like
other
his
than
MC
him just not putting out music and people wanting music because he was so good. That's what I've gotten from him.
Yeah.
I don't get he dropped finally. Like I'm a Jay-Z fan like you, Rod, and I listened to that album with Jay-Z. I've never listened to it again. I just don't. I'm not. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm super straight. All right,
So
next
crazy.
quick hit that we got before we get into these wins and these losses, fellas. Before we get to the super chats, Dame Dash. Y'all talked about him. We talked about him. Go check it out on y'all last post. Go check it out on our last post. He was on the Breakfast Club, stirred up a lot of things, a lot of lies told. A lot of lies. But in those lies, Cameron responded to something that Dame Dash said, and Dame Dash took to the courts and said because he didn't want nobody that loves him to hurt Cameron, he got to sue him. And he got to sue him for defamation of character, talking crazy about his wife and kids, making them feel threatened. So he's suing Cameron for $300 million.
Crazy.
But he walked that back, Rod. Before he walked it back. Said, you know what? I ain't going to sue you. I just want an apology. I want to know from you two, is the damage already done with Dame Dash's legacy?
Yes, I do believe the damage. Well, okay. Yeah. I think it's done. Okay. I think it's done. The suing Cameron probably
That's a
did
new
it
low.
for him.
That's a new low.
Even though he walked it back? Even though he walked it
Yep,
back? Even though he walked
it's
it
just the act of it, bro. Like, you just can't do that. As a person that grew up, that came up in the game, bro, you know what this is like. You know what all of this is about. You bragged about being on the streets, this, that, and the other in your past and stuff like that, and then you switch and you go do this. The criticism that Drake got, and then you doing this as well. Come on, what are you doing? And that's your boy, bro. Like, that's your boy.
Man,
Cameron has, in the episodes that I've listened to him talk about it, expressed nothing but love for Dame Dash. And I know that probably pissed him off or hurt him or whatever. I haven't listened to the update. I just know he said he wasn't going to talk about it anymore. He addressed it, whatever, and then he was done. So to do that, and
Somebody said cousins. Are they cousins?
No.
Oh.
They just, what Cam has said is Dame's been around since he was young. Like, he was like, I learned a lot of stuff from Dame. He's been around the neighborhood of Harlem that we grew up in since he was young. He took me under his wing. He took me places, introduced me to people. I learned how to hustle from him. So that's what he said.
$300 million, bro. Nah, you can't do that, man.
And for what?
Right. What are you doing? What part of the game is that?
Nigga talk.
Right. So
Frank
yeah,
Frank.
I think he took significant reputational damage with that lawsuit. Like, you could look past like the Breakfast Club interview, the potential lies that he told there, because we still don't know, because corporations to come out and just spin it too.
I feel like they shut Dame at Revolt. I feel like that there was some type of deal in place that when he spoke, he wouldn't go. Dame too smart, in my opinion, even though we've seen all this bullshit. He too smart, in my opinion, to go up there and say something like that and not have some semblance of that be true. Yeah. They told him that. They may have back after they seen that interview, but they told him that.
Yep.
So,
and that's business. This is what business do. We just saw business make decision when it came to Jimmy Kimmel.
Bro.
You know, they made a couple of decisions, right? Business is what business does. So, and I think you're right. I think that could have been what happened in this particular instance. We will never know. But he could have gotten past that. But the lawsuit, nah. Yeah, I think that was a bit much.
What say you, Rod?
I don't know. It didn't affect me like that. I guess I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't.
Let me ask you this: How did you look at Dame then before all of this happened? And when I'm gonna say all of this, I just mean the Breakfast Club interview. Like include the bankruptcy and include the lawsuits. Like, how was your perception of Dame up until he walked into the Breakfast Club?
Sometimes you got some things you have to take with a grain of salt. He has some things that he does right. He has a lot of things that he does wrong. I expressed on the last, I think that was a live that we did or whatever. Like I've been right there in the mix of some of the stuff some of the positive stuff he has going on. The OSG thing he talked about in the Breakfast Club. I've been in New York and I filmed like and seen it firsthand. What he's doing in these charter schools and all of that stuff, all the money that he's investing in that, the people that he has in place doing these things for these kids or whatever. So a lot of people are going to overlook that part that he said because they don't know what the hell the OSG is or whatever. I do because I was in the midst of it, filming for somebody else that was out there, a part of it. It was called a Teach Jam or whatever. So I met a lot of those people. I didn't meet Dame. He was supposed to come, but I didn't get a chance to meet him or whatnot. So I think he has a lot of things that on the back end that he's doing right. Is just getting overshadowed by some of the overzealous stuff he's been saying on these interviews and just the animosity he still holds against like Jay and all these things. Like, 'cause that's the stuff that people are going to pay attention to. So I tried to overlook that and be like, man, he just saying dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? He sounds like at times that he knows business or whatever. So I guess I just kind of like just take him like with a grain of salt. Like I see he says dumb shit, but I also know he's doing like some shit on the back end that's important and cool or whatever. So that's been my perception of him. That's still my perception of him. As far as the lawsuit shit, I agree. Like that shit's whack. Like we don't need that shit in hip hop, you know, niggas suing other niggas. Like, you know, it's already hard enough. You know what I'm saying? You need to be suing the fucking, you know, the people, the real people, like the fucking execs and shit. So I do think that's whack, but like I said, for some reason it just didn't hit me the same way it hit you. Like as it, oh, that's it. Oh, that's a wrap for him. Like, nah, it didn't hit me like that, especially with him walking it back. Like, you know, I don't know.
It hit me that way because this is essentially what he is saying the guy, Chris Brown, not the singer, the lawyer, is doing to him. So I want to take that tactic that put me in this position. I'm doing it to my brother. Even though we beefing right now, that's what made me think like, oh, bro, you're not for the people like you said you was. And people that know, that listen to our show, that may be familiar with me, like I'm, the whole reason that I got into podcasting and even in this space, because I wanted to do something in the music, and that came from seeing Dame Dash on Backstage and him screaming on everybody like, why do my artists have on Def Jam jackets? They're Rockefeller artists. Like these is my like why like that whole thing for me was so impressive in the sense of he was so confident in what he did. And that made me want to be like, I don't know what that dude do, but I want to do something similar to that, which is what made me get into music and media space. So it was very disappointing for me to see that. For the new people of On Deck, we do have a Dame Dash interview, so y'all can go check that out. It's on YouTube. He reached out to us when he was launching his streaming site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was launching his streaming site, and his people reached out to us. So we did an interview. It got messed up as far as the audio, so he was nice enough to come back on and do a second one.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so like we did 2 Dame Dash interviews. One of them is available for the public. Y'all go check that out. It's on YouTube.
I was just gonna say I am glad that he walked it back though.
Yes,
hopefully,
I am glad.
Cameron and Dame talk, get that whole sorted out,
yes,
and they get back to where they were.
I agree with that. All right, so that did it for the quick hits. Y'all want to see more? Again, that's the same style that we do on deck. These guys did amazing at it. So y'all go check us out, me and AB, as far as how we do it. We close it out with wins.
They're just as amazing.
Yeah. We close it out with wins and losses before we get into the super chat. So first win or a loss, guys. NBA YoungBoy, he gets his own holiday in Kansas City. Is that a win or a loss?
Wait, no, hey, look, hey, look out to the young man. You know what I'm saying? It's a win for him.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, don't try to ride this answer out. Is it a win or a loss for you?
I don't know this nigga.
You knowing NBA YoungBoy got a holiday, is that a win or a loss in your eyes?
I don't know this nigga, dog. I don't. I can't name you one NBA YoungBoy song, and I'm dead ass serious. What's What's his most popular song?
I have no idea.
Bro,
I ain't listened
that's what
to.
I'm saying.
I ain't
More
listened to
power
NBA
to him.
YoungBoy since
It sounds
38,
like
baby.
a win for him.
Yeah, okay.
He has a holiday in his own.
He ain't from Kansas City. He from.
That's my question.
Wait,
why does he have a holiday in Kansas City,
He's
bro?
not from Kansas City. He's from Baton Rouge.
Right.
Yeah,
Why?
he's from
What
Baton
are they
Rouge.
doing?
I have no idea. But have you ever been to Kansas City?
No.
Have you ever met somebody from Kansas City?
No.
Yeah, I have.
Kansas City ratchet, so it lines up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Kansas City is a very ratchet place. Shout out to the Kansas City people. Don't judge me. I judge y'all. I know how y'all get down. So if you tell me NBA YoungBoy got a holiday in Kansas City, it's like, okay, that checks out.
Look, I've said on Dead in Sports, I was a big time Kansas City Chiefs fan. I was gonna move to Kansas City at one point. I guess now it sounds like I probably don't need to go there.
No.
But I just need to know why Kansas City. That's all I want to know. Who is behind this? Because on the surface, I'm with you, Rod.
Yeah.
It sounds like a really dope idea for him. A win for NBA YoungBoy. But at the same time, bro, y'all need to stop giving days out to people, bro.
Hey,
like, this is getting out of hand. He ain't even from there. Why y'all giving him a day?
NBA YoungBoy Day is crazy.
What do they do on NBA YoungBoy Day?
Wow out, King.
Like,
I'm
that's
telling
it's
you.
like purge.
Have y'all seen the videos of his concerts?
Absolutely, I have.
I haven't. I know y'all talked about it, but I haven't.
Bro, it's insane. It's insane, Rod.
One of my homeboys was like, man, I want to go to that just to see what that's like in person. I said, good luck.
That's why you got a holiday
I said,
right there.
good luck, my nigga.
I think somebody got their ad. Like, I think an old white
They
guy
did.
got
He
his-
did.
he got his
They,
ass
the news,
whooped.
so Ken, he did get his ass whooped, but the news gassed it though. Like if you hear the news report, there was like a man was pulled into a crowd and beaten by people. Like nah, he had a one-on-one with a YN, and the YN fucked him up. That was it. Did nobody else help him? Did nobody else hold him down? It was just like the YN got him. So he was just like 50 years old getting whooped by a 16.
Why was he there?
He was security. Like he was part of the like ushering
crazy.
security. Like what it looked like in the video is he said something to YN and the dude was like getting hyped because YoungBoy was on. And then he said something else, so he pushed him down. He gave him a chance. I don't know what he was saying to the dude when he was on the ground, but the YN was like trying to give him a chance to get up. And I think he was still being smart, kid, so he just started dropping the bowls on him and just like going in on him.
Did he not read? What are you thinking?
Yeah,
bro, look.
He should have called out that night.
You are a 50-year-old white man in a room full of black kids that are standing on chairs.
Going crazy. Rod, you got to see these videos.
And you want to talk shit to him?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you are outnumbered. You are not in your element.
Y'all got to fire me. Like, I'm just going to take that L. Like, why didn't you do anything? Bro, what was
I know my people. I wouldn't do that.
No.
Y'all got it.
Not. I ain't even going
to. Bro, you want to just don't fall.
I'm not even going to work that night. I'm sick, bro. I ain't YoungBoy concert? Absolutely not.
Anyway.
All right, next win or a loss, man. There's a new podcast that's sparking up. It's called Let's Rap About It. It stars Jim Jones, Fab, Mano, and Dave East. Guys, as podcast connoisseurs yourselves, is this new podcast from these four gentlemen a win or a loss?
I didn't think Jada and Joe would work.
Okay.
And somehow it does.
Yeah.
In spite of me not ever really listening to any of their shows.
I'm not sure it does.
You don't
work.
think so?
No.
The clips look like they do work.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think there's heavily like corporate background to that catching. Like,
cool. I'll
okay.
concede.
Another conversation for another day.
Yeah, because Fat Joe ain't interesting to me.
And Jada kissed your sister.
Yeah.
It's not.
So you think that? Okay, all right. Well,
I heard this take somewhere else, and I'll repeat it. Look up a year from now and tell me if that's still around.
So I'm being manipulated.
Yes.
Cool.
1,000,000%.
Got it. That being said, if that is indeed the case, I do not see how a podcast with Mano, Fabo, Dave East, and who's this other guy?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones. Jim Jones might be interesting. He look like he a little crazy.
Zed says the mid-off podcast.
Like, this is insane. And like, again, I still don't. Well, never mind. I ain't gonna get into that. Mano might be interesting.
Could be.
Mano has, I think I remember, has some interesting review, but I just don't know who decided to put these guys together. What are they going to talk about? What stories are they going to tell? Which I still want to have a conversation about this whole movement in general. But is this a win or a loss? I think it's a loss.
Right, win or loss.
I think it's a loss. I don't know how they maintain this. It just seems like how long would this podcast last?
Here you go.
Like you know what I'm saying? So it's not me like hating on the individuals of the podcast. It's just like it just seems really random. Like I know y'all all got something going on. Like you know what I'm saying? Like y'all these like I think it's different with Dead End and On Deck. You know, that's your homie from 14, 15 years old. We've been doing this for so long. We've been co-workers, friends, or whatever in each other's lives. Like I don't like how long is that gonna last? Like who assembled this group? Y'all remember when Joe Budden had his State of the Union or some shit he had, like that podcast?
Scotty Bean.
They just assembled some people. Yeah. That shit did not work because y'all just put some people together to do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? This works for Joe Budden because it's in his fucking house and he's just chilling with people that he fucking know or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I don't see how this works in the podcast space. It just seems like a loss.
I think both of you hit on it. I agree. It is a loss.
Yeah.
There's no one here that can keep you in. Like Joe Budden is really good at what he does. And he keeps you engaged and keeps the people engaged that are there. Make sure they're like, there's this transparency to it that people tune in for because Joe is willing to go there. I'm looking at Jim Jones, Mano, Fab, and Dave East. Nobody is going to be willing to go there, in my opinion. And if it does go there, it ain't going to end up well.
Yeah, and Dave East is currently rapping, so he's going to protect his interest.
He's going to protect his interest. Or even if they have a disagreement about a topic, which they do all the time on the Joe Budden, or like we do all the time here, like we as podcasters, I'm not sure how Jim Jones and Mano even though they might be friends. I just don't know how that conversation is going to go if you're having a genuine conversation and you truly disagree with someone. I don't know how that plays out. I think the wild card is Fab. I remember when Fab was funny on social media. He can be entertaining. If he's that Fab, which Ray J killed that Fab when he went to the Breakfast Club and told him he'll have his homeboys do whatever he do. But Ray J killed that Fab, I think. But if that Fab were able to appear, he maybe could make this work. But it, again, goes to the conversation, Ken, I think that could be had. You had T.I. try to do this. You had Killer Myke just started a podcast. You got Fat Joe and Jada. Like, there's a lot of rappers, I feel like, that think they can do this because they see Joe be successful or they see Nori be successful at it, but they don't realize they're not going to make a lot of money from this off the whim. And I think that's why T.I. pulled away from it with the Expeditiously. T.I. thought he was going to come in, get ad money, and this will be whatever stream of income, but then he realized, I could just go do a show and make this. So I'm interested to see how interested they are in keeping this going because I don't think they will be. A lot of rappers get into this and they're like, this ain't worth it.
That's a big split.
Yeah. Four ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't going to be worth it to them. Like, T.I. did it by himself and it wasn't worth it to him. With ads. So, all right, man, that was wins and losses. That was On Deck. On Dead End, man, we hope you guys enjoyed it. You'll be seeing a lot more of us over on the channel, so go check out OnDeckTV every Wednesday. And back to you, Rod.
All right, man. It actually isn't back to me. I appreciate you. It's going to be Ken because this is the part of the show where he takes over. But as always, man, thank you guys for sending in those super chats. I did see them coming in and everything, so thank you. It helps support the show and everything that we do over here. Spike, thanks again for coming on and
absolutely
do On Deck TV here.
That was
I
fun.
think we should do it again for sure with AB. When AB's able to come, I think we should absolutely do this again, it'd be like the Avengers or whatever. Everybody be in this bitch. I have to find a way to make it work.
Facts.
Like with everybody here, I think that could be really, really fun.
I agree.
Really, really fun convo with everybody here. So yeah, thanks again for agreeing to do this. And then y'all definitely make sure y'all go and check out the YouTube channel. If anybody already follows OnDeckTV, put that in the comment section and y'all can go follow it from there.
Please do.
Or if you know how to do it, you can do it. So
Drop
you
the
can
link in the chat too.
chat.
Yeah, I can see if I can.
Yeah, drop the link in the chat, man. Y'all go do that right now, man. Get them numbers up.